YouTube, what's going on? Alex Kim, Executive Director of CEG Dealer School here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the ultimate rapid fire guide to dealing blackjack. Just a disclaimer, this video is not enough to help you to become a dealer. This is just a teaching tool. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or come visit us on our website, or even better, come down to the school. First lesson is how much the casino chips values are worth. We're gonna start from the beginning. This is actually a 50-cent piece. Here at the school, whites represent $1, reds represent $5, greens are $25, blacks are $100, purples are $500. Almost always in the casino, red, green, black are always the same three colors. The dollars can sometimes either be blue or tan, but for sure, in almost all the casinos, reds are 5s, greens are 25s, and blacks are 100. Next we have is cutting checks. There's a couple reasons why we cut checks. Number one is to show the camera whenever a player is making change. Right here at the end, it's 555, and then at the end, 221 on top. That's called a bridge. Some casinos may also do this. That's called a splash. Some casinos might just leave it be just like this as well. You're going to stack it up on top, hand that off to the player. Another reason why we do this as well, so the camera can see that these are the same. Stack, 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 hand that off to the player. Now I'm going to do it a little bit slower. What we're going to do is we're going to move 5 from the bottom, grab the stack, turn your hand towards the stack, take your index finger, slide, and with the tip of your finger, lift the stack up. Place the checks down. Same thing, push, swipe with the tip of your index finger, place the checks down, push, swipe across. And then depending on the house, they'll either splash or they will bridge. Most importantly, once you're done, index finger on top, stacking it on top, and handing it off to the player so that the casino can see that there's nothing in your hand. Reds, we always cut into groups of 5, and the only exception is greens, we cut for sure in 4s. But otherwise, everything else we typically cut in 5s. Next up is plucking checks. What we're gonna do is we're going to grab the first one with our index finger and our thumb. What we're gonna do is keep it right behind that next chip. We're gonna pull it up with our middle finger, index finger takes over. Pull, take over, pull, take over, pull, take over, pull, take over. We're gonna do that one more time. Pull with your index finger and thumb, pull, index finger takes over. Pull with your middle finger, index finger takes over. Pull, take over, pull, take over, pull, take over. Next up is plugging cards. At the end of the shoe, it's time to shuffle. What you're gonna do is take the cards out of the shoe, lift the wedge up. You're gonna remove the cut card from the bottom. You're gonna break these into 3 decks. Most casinos, they don't have to be the same, just 3 separate stacks. And you're gonna plug one near the bottom, one near the middle, one near the top. Next up is learning how to shuffle the cards. We also call it riffling. Ring finger on the side, thumb middle finger, index finger on top, break in half, push together. You're gonna make a small V, put your hands down flat, lift the corners, riffle the cards, push down, lift the bottom corner, and then straighten the edges out. Go like that one more time. Pick up the half, push together, make a small V, press down, lift, push down, lift the bottom corner, and then straighten the cards out. Now it's time for me to go in real time. Break the deck, small V, press, riffle, straighten out the cards. Next, it's time to learn how to strip. We're gonna take the deck, we're gonna pick up with the left hand, tilt towards the middle, thumb middle finger, place down with your index finger. Most casinos want it 4 to 7 times. This is also known as a top strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why they say 4 to 7, it's because they want you to change it. Last time I did 5, 4, 5, 6. Now there's another version that's called a top bottom strip. Top, bottom, top. One more time. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top. Next, we're gonna learn how to do a lace. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take 6 decks, break it in half. We have 3 and 3. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a 4th from each stack. You're going to riffle the cards, and you're gonna push it halfway, throw it on top of the cut card. Take a 3rd from each stack, do the same thing. Riffle the cards, press them together, throw it on top. Same thing as well, half from each stack, riffle the cards, push it together, place it on top. One more time, take the last, riffle the cards, push it together, place it on top. Now we're gonna learn how to roll. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take one hand behind the stack, take your opposite hand, put your thumb under, and roll the cards forward. One more time, put your hand behind, thumb under, roll the cards forward, and then bring the cards closest to you. Plug, riffle, strip, lace, and roll are all the various components used in a 6-deck shuffle. If you want to learn how to do a 6-deck shuffle, please refer to that video, link is in the description. Next is card placement. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place the cards outside the circle, pretend like it's a clock, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock on the outside from the dealer's perspective. Place down, 5 o'clock on the outside, dealer gets a card, same thing. Everyone gets a card. You always wanna go past the center middle of every card. Even a little bit extra is okay. Dealer card goes on top. One more time, pick up, place down, 5 o'clock, pick up, place down, 5 o'clock, dealer gets a card. Same thing, a little bit past the center middle, a little bit past the center middle. Dealer's card stays down, first one goes on top. Next is how to sweep. Here at CEG Dealer School, what we do is we teach the students pick up the dealer's cards first, pull the cards down, take that bottom corner, and you're gonna sweep it towards yourself. Now I'm gonna do it a little bit slower. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up the cards one at a time, dealer's cards first, scoop, scoop, holding it, bottom corner, closest towards you. You're gonna take the corner, you're gonna sweep it towards yourself. Take the corner, sweep, take the bottom corner, sweep, take the bottom corner, sweep. Next is insurance. So what happens is whenever the dealer has an ace showing, it's a side bet where the players can bet that the dealer has blackjack. They can bet up to half of their bet. So if you see, for example, this player has a $10 bet, they could bet up to $5. This player has a $20 bet, they can bet up to $10. So what will happen is the dealer will turn the ace sideways. They will call for insurance open, 3 to 5 seconds. Insurance closed, they will check. Dealer does not have blackjack. The insurance bet's lost because the dealer does not have blackjack, and play would resume on the game. Let's go the other way. So let's say, for example, dealer has an ace showing, dealer turns ace, insurance open. The players will take down the bets, 10, 5, 20, 10. Insurance is closed. Let's say the dealer checks, dealer does have blackjack. What ends up happening is the player loses their bet because the dealer has blackjack, but then insurance pays 2 to 1. You're gonna take the bet, you're going to pay the insurance 2 times. Same thing as well. This one loses, pay the insurance 2 times. Next is split. The only time a player can split is when they have the first 2 cards of the same value. So in this situation, they have an 8 and 8, they have a $10 bet, they're going to place down $10 and they're going to give the signal. What will happen next is the dealer will confirm that the bets are the same. They will move the bet over, and now they are playing 2 hands of blackjack. Next, let's say they get an 8 again. The player can split up to 3 times for 4 hands. So he has an option to split again as well. They're gonna put $10 in the circle, give the signal again. They're going to confirm that the bets are the same, move the card over, and now the player is playing 3 hands of blackjack. The game continues now. 18, stay. 9 or 19, stay. 18, stay. Next is double down. Most commonly, a player will double down whenever the player has a 10 or 11 against the dealer's small card. So in this situation, the player has a $10 bet. They will place another $10 on the betting circle. They will give a signal. The player will confirm that the bet's the same, and they will get 1 card. A player can also double down for less. In this situation, the player has a $20 bet. They can double down from table minimum to their bet. So in this situation, the player will drop $5. Double down for less is always on the dealer's right side. They will announce to the floor that the player is doubling down for less. They will still get a card sideways, face up. Next is surrender. Typically, a player will surrender when they have a bad hand against the dealer's up card. So in this situation right here, player has a 14, dealer has a 10 showing. They will draw a line behind their bet. The dealer will take the bet, place it on the left side of the shuffle pad, which we have here is $20. On the right side, they will place half of it, which is 10. Take the money, give it to the player. Take the old money, place it back in the rack, take the cards, put it away. Next, the player has a 16 against the dealer's 10. The player will surrender. The dealer will grab the bet, place it on the left side of the shuffle pad. Half of 25 is $12.50. The dealer will stack up the money, give it to the player, anywhere but the circle, take the 25, put it away, take the cards, put it in the discard rack. Next is how to change money. So in this situation, a player will place $100 on the table. I will take the money, put it on the left side of the shuffle pad. I will grab a stack of $5 checks and break them down into groups of 5. We're going to prove it, and $100 or more, you have to get permission. Change 100. Floor person gives you the approval. You're going to stack up the checks, keeping the finger on top, give the checks to the player, wish them good luck, and the money goes into the box. Next is check change. We're going to show you 2 different scenarios. Scenario number 1, player is going to throw $100 in green. I will take the money, I will put on the left side of the shuffle pad, prove that this is $100. Next, I will grab a stack of red on the right side of the shuffle pad, break it down into groups of 5, splash to prove it, call out, check change 100. Floor person gives me approval. I'm going to stack up the checks, hand that off to the player, wish them good luck, and then the old money goes into the rack. Example number 2, player is going to throw a $500 check on the table. They would wish to get 400 green, 100 red. We're going to grab the purple, place it on the left side of the shuffle pad. Next, I will grab 400 in green. We're going to break them into groups of 4, splash at the end. Next, grab a stack of $5 checks, break them down into groups of 5, splash, call out check change 500. Floor person gives me approval, stack up the green, stack up the red, keeping the finger on top of both the stacks. Push that to the player. Good luck, sir. Then the purple goes into the rack. Next is coloring up. Coloring up is a term used to describe when a player has finished playing and they would like bigger checks so they can cash out. We're gonna give you two different examples. Example number one, player has $100 in red. He's going to bring it in. I will call out, color coming in. The floor person will give me approval. I will grab the checks, bring it to the left side of the shuffle pad. I will break these down into groups of 5, prove that there's $100. Next, I will take one black, place it on the right. I will call out, color up 100, one black out. Floor person will approve. I will take the black, hand it off to the player, thank the player, take the checks, stack them up, place them back into the rack. Example number 2, player has $200 in green. He would like to cash out. Same thing. I will call the floor person by letting him know. Color coming in. Floor person will give the approval. I will grab the checks, bring them into the left side of the shuffle pad. I will break them down into groups of 4 and then splash one in, $200. I will grab 2 black, place it on the right side of the shuffle pad. I will tell the floor person, color up 200, 2 black out. Floor person says, okay. I will take the 2 black, hand it off to the player, thank the player for playing, and then the green goes back into the rack. Thanks for watching our rapid fire guide to dealing blackjack. If you have any questions, please feel free to come down to the school. If you're not able to join us here at the school, please comment below or visit our website, cegdealers.com. Thank you for watching. There'll be more videos coming out soon. Like and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.